cognizant of the fact that upstream petroleum exploration and development is a long-term business endeavor requiring massive private investment, the government of the Gambia decided to complement efforts being done in the upstream area with investments in downstream petroleum business, which requires less investment and provides immediate returns on investment. This service station we're about to inaugurate today is the first of several to be constructed throughout the country. Following the approval of the project by His Excellency the President, due process was followed in the selection of consultant and award of the contract for construction with approvals by the Gambia Public Procurement Authority, GPPA. The project, including the civil works, the canopy, the underground storage tanks, fuel pumps, and the totem, cost about $23 million and was financed jointly by the government of the Republic of China on Taiwan and the government of the Gambia. I therefore extend our deepest thanks and appreciation to the government and people of the Republic of China on Taiwan for their immense contribution to the petroleum sector in the Gambia, both upstream and downstream. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this petroleum service station before us today is 100% Gambian owned, hence the slogan, Nyokomo. The project has been conceptualized, designed, constructed, and supervised by Gambians. The only aspects of the project which have been sourced from outside this country are the fuel pumps and the car wash and the service bay equipment, which are not available in country. This magnificent building before us, together with the tanks, the pavements, and all external works, were constructed by Kilimanjaro Construction Company, whilst Mahfouz Engineering Consultants designed and supervised the project. In furtherance of the Gambianization process, the staff uniforms were all designed and tailored by the Green Industries, and all the beautiful green and white ashobis worn by the staff today, including my own, were also designed and tailored by Green Industries. Shortly before the completion of the civil works, GNPC recruited the required staff that underwent an intensive 2 weeks training in service station operations and health and safety matters. A comprehensive training and operations manual was prepared by the trainer consultant, Arms and Associates Consult, for future use by GNPC. The Canifing service station is being efficiently managed by 4 of the GNPC petroleum engineers specializing in management who have been given additional training in Taiwan on the operations and management of service stations. These engineers are Asia Tujalo, the station manager, Aisa Tujalo, the marketing officer, Sehu Drame, the operations officer, and Mama Tamba Jame, the fuel supplies officer. Your Excellency, we are indeed very proud of all the petroleum engineers, both at GNPC and the ministry. However, these 4 officers managing the downstream sector deserve special commendation. They have not benefited from as much external training as their colleagues in the upstream sector, but this has not dampened their spirits as they continue to perform their jobs with the utmost dedication and professionalism. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Ministry of Petroleum and GNPC are well aware of the competitiveness of the petroleum products marketing business. This is clearly manifested by the proliferation of service stations, particularly in the Greater Banjul area. Being a new entrant in this business, GNPC has decided to come into the show with a difference by, firstly, building structures that would beautify the environment. You will all agree with me that this beautiful edifice has enhanced the physical landscape of this area. Secondly, by being very much concerned with environmental issues. Both the building and external facilities have been fitted with LED lights, which are more energy efficient and environmentally friendly than the ordinary light bulbs. Finally, by providing high-quality products and services to its clientele. In line with these policy undertakings, the Canifing service station has in stock high-quality auto spare parts, such as spark plugs, tires, wiper blades, batteries, and lubricants, which are sold at highly competitive prices and are already very popular in the market. The station also provides services such as car wash, lubricant changing, and tire changing, which are carried out in the most professional manner. The car wash is the biggest in the country and the only one with the capacity to service buses. The lube bay also has capacity to handle bigger trucks and road construction equipment such as loaders. In fact, GNPC has already become a trendsetter in the business. No sooner has this station started business last year than one of the competitors also established an edifice of international standards. I therefore seize this opportunity to encourage all of you to patronize the company by investing in their products and services. A good number of government departments, parastatals, and private sector operators are already buying GNPC coupons and services, as well as making bulk purchases, and we extend our thanks and appreciation to all of you. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the establishment of this service station marks the beginning of GNPC's participation in the petroleum products marketing business in the Gambia. The company has already strongly established itself in the business and is receiving its fair share of the market, which is quite encouraging. However, cognizant of the limitations of only one station in line with the corporate principles of countrywide sub-coverage, GNPC is already building service stations in Banjul and Brikama. Contracts have also been awarded for the construction of the service stations at Mansakonko, Farafenye, and Basse, and these are also expected to be operational before the end of the year. Plans are also on to build one service station in Bansam. The idea of building service stations in all the regions has been greatly welcomed due to the paucity of service stations in the provinces, making access to fuel difficult in these areas. The extension of GNPC services to the region provide quality services and create job opportunities for the rural youth. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Ministry of Petroleum is responsible for the management of the upstream, midstream, and downstream aspects of the petroleum business. The upstream side deals with the exploration and production of crude oil and natural gas. Midstream includes storage, marketing, and transportation of crude oil, and the downstream side includes petroleum refineries, petroleum products distribution, retail outlets, and natural gas distribution. The petroleum service stations fall under the downstream aspect of the petroleum sector, and so far, this sector is not adequately regulated. The ministry is therefore working on the finalization of the Petroleum Products Bill and its relevant regulations. This downstream petroleum legislation is aimed at ensuring that the petroleum business is undertaken in a socially, economically, and environmentally sustainable and responsible manner. The bill will have adequate provisions for the establishment and operation of petroleum refineries, storage facilities, service stations, importation of quality petroleum products, transportation of petroleum products, and also establish health, safety, security, and environmental standards. The Petroleum Products Bill and other legal instruments to be developed will create a level playing field for all operators in the downstream sector. Therefore, even though GNPC is under the Ministry of Petroleum, the company will not be spared from fully complying with the provisions of the legislations. The law will apply to GNPC as it will to all other operators. I therefore wish to seize this opportunity to appeal to all operators in the downstream sector, including the oil marketing companies, to ensure that their business is carried out in a very safe and environmentally friendly manner, and also ensure that their products meet the new national specifications. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, before concluding, I would like to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala first and foremost for giving us the energy and strength to accomplish this task. Our most profound thanks and appreciation goes to His Excellency the President of the Republic and Minister for Petroleum, Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya A.J.J. Jammeh, for his exemplary vision of creating a Ministry of Petroleum and a national